the way, if I had my choice, I'd take Bob Brown, Senator Bob Brown, leader of the Greens, and I'd put him in that cage with the looters and scam artists and stick it in a river, a rising river. Bob Brown is a dill. But I tell you what also defies belief today. While half of the East Coast is underwater and you've got volunteers risking their lives and slogging on without sleep, you've got people grieving and watching their houses washed away, the crooks are out, scamming and looting. Now, the looting isn't widespread, but it is happening in Victoria and Queensland. But these scams are something else, and they're everywhere, and they could reach you, even sitting in metropolitan Melbourne. Con men have been collecting money, pretending to be state emergency service, door knocking. They've been collecting money claiming to be from the banks, running fundraisers. People have been giving them money and bank account numbers. Now, I'd like you to let me know if you think you've been scammed. We'll check it through, 96900 693 or 13 13 32. But it is unbelievable. On top of that, shonky tradesmen have been turning up at the homes of flood victims. They've arranged to do the work. We'll clean it up for you. It'll cost you a couple $100. Give us the money in advance. And, of course, they disappear and don't come back. Now, I know there are crooks in the world, but how could anybody be quite so crook? The real pain is that they know who they're scamming. It's cold and deliberate. They're targeting people who've suffered a natural disaster, and they rip them off. Now, you'd love to lock them in a cage in a rising river, but you can't do that. The penalties are there. Perhaps we do need a special class of penalty. I mean, we have additional penalties for attacking ambulance drivers, for example. Perhaps we need an additional automatic penalty for ripping off a disaster victim. As I said, this level of cruelty sets new levels when they are caught. The punishment should set new levels. 96900 13 13 32. I was talking to David Kosh on Sunrise this morning. He's got an idea to put the scammers and the con men into a chain gang, make them wear T-shirts explaining what they've done, and then put them out to clean up the mud. Won't happen, but it's tempting. We got 18 people dead, 14 feared dead up in Queensland, billions dead, billions wasted. Lost financially, and Bob Brown is using it for political mileage. He's blamed the coal industry for those deaths, blamed the coal industry for the floods. He said they've caused global warming, that's why it's happened. So we've got 22 people probably dead, and this dingbat making political capital out of it. If I had a choice, I'd put him in that cage. An obscene thing to say.